actresses using this in the drama. There's a separate brush just for aegyo style. It's really trendy in Korea right now, but they were disappointing. Such an upgrade from all other skincare products out there. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Krystal. I did some shopping at Olive Young recently and I found some really good products that I recommend and some others that were not necessarily that good and don't really recommend. So today I'll share an honest review of my haul and I hope you find it helpful. Let's start with skincare and hair related products, and I recommend all of these. So first I have this foaming cleanser from Torriden. I've heard so much about this cleanser. When I went to Olive Young, I saw so many stickers on it saying that it won some award and that they sold so many of these. So yeah, they seemed very viral, and this one contains hyaluronic acid as one of its main ingredients. And I love hyaluronic acid. I feel like every skincare, hair care, or like whatever products that contain hyaluronic acid is really good because it strongly hydrates your skin without making it feel oily. So I was very excited to try it as a dry skin girly, and this one worked so well on my skin. I just fell in love with the texture. It really feels creamy and it's easy to foam up in your hands. Once you put it on your face and like cleanse it, it makes your skin feel very smooth already even before applying skincare products, but it didn't feel oily or necessarily heavy. So I do recommend this to all skin types, and yeah, this has been one of my recent favorites. Next is the product that I really love, and that is this cream. It's Madeca cream from Centellian 24. I've already made a video about it in the past. I did a collaboration with them, and that's how I got to know this product. That one was the original cream, and this one is like a more advanced version of it. I think it has additional brightening and wrinkle care kind of effects. Yeah, and this one at Olive Young also had like tons of stickers saying that they sold so many of these. So this is obviously again one of the hot products. This is so good, guys. Madeca cream, the original and this one, they are my all-time favorite moisturizer. So if you have a dry and sensitive skin like me, you should definitely give it a try. The texture is so good. I feel like a lot of the skincare products out there are more like slimy and gel-like, so they don't completely absorb into your skin. But this one has a very unique texture. It's kind of like a cream on the cake, and it immediately like makes your skin so smooth. They also have a face mask which feels pretty much the same, and if you apply that and this and go to bed, the next morning it will feel like a baby skin, literally. I shared this with my mom and she also loved it. She says she wants like a box full of this cream. This is such an upgrade from all other skincare products out there, and I think this is a little bit more on the pricey side compared to other skincare products at Olive Young, but there's a reason why it's more expensive. I'm gonna use this forever. I really love it. Oh, but if you have oily or combination skin, do test it before buying and make sure to read reviews because you might find it slightly heavy. Everyone's skin is different, so just make sure to check. Okay, this next product is a shampoo, and it's my favorite shampoo, so I definitely recommend this one. It's RIAH's Protein Shampoo. It's actually called Scalp Strengthening Pro-R-Teen Protein Shampoo. The name is really long, but it really does contain all these ingredients. It has lots of protein, it works for hair loss, it also hydrates your scalp while cleaning it really well. But what caught my attention the most was its texture. For me, texture matters because I feel good when using it, and it's something that you can feel immediately. This one, just like the Torriden's foaming cleanser, also feels very like smooth and creamy. Even after washing it off, it leaves my scalp feeling very hydrated. I was reading some reviews yesterday and people said they don't even use conditioner after this because it's already hydrating enough. As someone who has dry hair and dry skin, I found this to work really well for me. Oh, and this brand, RIAH, is actually under the same company as Numbuzin, which is a very popular skincare brand. So if you like Numbuzin, you should definitely give it a try. Now let's move on to makeup related products. The first product I want to show you is this concealer palette from Luna. Luna is well known for their concealers. I've used their liquid concealers before, but honestly they were a bit too dry for me. But this palette is so good. It's non-cakey, so smooth, smooth and it has so many different colors that you can use. You can really trust this product because this was actually developed by a group of makeup artists, so obviously they know what they're doing. I use this pink color right here to cover my dark circles, and then I use the yellow on top of it to brighten my under eye areas. And for this purple or like lavender color, I use it to like cover some yellowness on my face and to brighten dull skin tone. And these two medium and slightly darker shade, they are for covering like dark spots, acne scars, and stuff like that. See how much of it I used already, and this works great for my dry skin. So if you're someone who has dry skin looking for a good concealer, this is it. This is the shade number 2, but I think the first one is a little bit darker than this. So if you have light skin tone, I recommend this one. If you have a like a medium to dark skin tone in Asian standard, I recommend checking out the first one. Let's talk about makeup brushes now, and this one is actually something I don't recommend, but it's actually kind of viral in Korea. That is these contouring brushes from Etude house. This is for face contouring and this is for nose contouring. The reason these are so popular right now is because they were made in collaboration with a really popular Korean makeup YouTuber, and they were pretty affordable too. Like they were cheaper than other brushes, so I wanted to give it a try, but they were disappointing. Like, see how flimsy this is? It has no strength. For contouring, you really need enough strength so that you can shape your face really well, but like this one kind of just goes on like a powder brush. And even this one, because this one is flimsy, I feel like it doesn't work very well. So yeah, if you're looking for contouring brushes, probably look for other options. Next, I have a contouring product that I really recommend. It's this contouring palette from Peripera, and this one is in Grayish Cool. Cool tone contouring is really trendy in Korea right now. I actually wanted to buy the palette from Kbeauty, which is actually even more popular in Korea right now, but that was like sold out everywhere. I couldn't find it, so I just went with this one instead. This one has different shades, starting from light to medium to the dark one. I use them on my eyebrows, also for contouring, also for my aegyo. This is really a multi-purpose palette, so I've been liking it, and because it has a little bit of gray undertone, it does make your face look more natural. They just look more harmonious on the face, at least on the Asian faces, I guess. When I bought this product, they also gave me this stick type contouring product for free, but honestly, I do not recommend this one. Let me show you. It kind of looks like this. The color is pretty similar to probably the medium tone and the palette, and on the other side, they even have this brush. But because of how angled this part is, I find it hard to like contour different parts of my face. Maybe if it was more round, it would like go on more smoothly, but I find it a little awkward. So yeah, I don't necessarily recommend this one. I think the shadow type is also more natural. Okay, now let's talk about good brushes, the ones that I actually recommend. And they are these brushes from Fimili. And I'm not talking about just these 4 brushes, but any brush from Fimili. Like, you won't be disappointed because they're so good at making good brushes, and they're also affordable. If you go to Olive Young, you'll see a lot of other brushes that are more expensive, like Picasso, which is known to be very professional, but I don't know if I want to spend that much on that many brushes. I was looking for something in the mid-range that is affordable and has good quality, and this is it. This one is a powder brush. See how much strength it has? I like how firm it is, and it's also fluffy, so I've been using it for powdering my brows and my eye area after doing my base makeup. And this little small flat brush, I use it for 삼각존, which is the lower back corner of your eyes, which kind of looks like a triangle, and all Koreans do this makeup, so I use it specifically for that. But I also use it to draw eyeliner with a dark shadow. So yeah, this is really good for eye makeup. And this one is an Kbeauty brush. I only use it for Kbeauty. Before, I just used any round brush that I had at home and it worked fine. But after using this, I was like, wow, there's a reason why there's a separate brush just for Kbeauty. It works so well. Because it's so small, it has enough strength. It's also really short. So like if you highlight your Kbeauty with this, it just goes on very visibly. It highlights it so well. I think you can also use it for like your inner corners of your eyes, or like this area right here where your eyes kind of curve, and maybe even for glitter. This is very handy. Lastly, I got a brush to use with my Luna concealer, and this is a concealer brush. It's a dual side concealer brush with the bigger brush on one side, very flat, and a small brush for spot coverage on the other side. This side I use for like my dark circles, or to cover like bigger areas, or to like brighten or highlight different parts of my face. And for this tiny side, I use it to cover like little spots. This works great with this concealer. Okay, next product is something that I don't really recommend, and that is this mascara from Clio. Clio is a great brand, and I own many products from this brand, but this one is just not my favorite. When I went to the store, I was looking for a mascara. I asked Olive Young Worker which mascara is the hottest right now, and she said, Etude House is also nice, Kiss Me is also nice, and Clio is also really popular. So I chose to go with this one because I had never used this before. So I decided to give it a try, and it's okay. Like, it works, but it doesn't do magic. My eyelashes are really short and they're also thick, so it's hard to find a product that really like curls it up and like lengthens it dramatically, and Etude House's mascara does it. I love that one. That one works so well. It makes my eyelashes look like a doll's eyelashes, but this one was like so for me. Maybe if you have longer and more fluffy lashes, maybe this will work, but it's a no for me. I have two more products to show you guys, and both of them are great, so make sure to watch until the end. One of the products that I want to show you guys is this lip liner from a brand called Peripera. Over lip makeup is really trendy in Korea right now. Before, it used to be like gradient lips to make their lips appear more like natural and pure, but these days it's all about like dewy, big kind of lips, so that's why lip liners have been trending, and Peripera is a brand that people go for lip liners. And I got this product because I've seen so many makeup artists of Korean celebrities, like actresses, using this in the drama. So yeah, I had to give it a try. They have many different shades, but the most popular shades are Rose Beige, which is the one I have right here, and Salmon Beige. I have Salmon Beige at home back in Chicago. I'm in Korea right now, and this one is slightly darker than my lip color, so this is good for like contouring or like expanding of lips. But if you have a lighter skin tone, then I recommend using Salmon Beige so that you can kind of clean your lip line and then apply lip makeup on top of it. And if you're looking for a brighter and like prettier coral kind of color, then I recommend Apricot Beige. I think that was the name. I think that was shade number 5. So those 3 colors I recommend. I wanted to get this for my mom, and she has pretty thin lips. I got the shade Rose Beige because this one is good for like actually making your lips look bigger. Let me show you what it looks like. It's really slim like this, so it's very easy to draw. In the back, they also have this sponge tip in case you want to blur and smudge the lip line a bit. And they also have a sharpener here. But I mean, this is already slim enough for me, so I never use this, but yeah, it has everything. They also have a thicker lip pencil, but I just prefer a slim one because that way you can shape your lip line better. So I do recommend getting this pencil. The last product I want to show you is an eyeshadow palette, and this one is from Lilybyred. I think this is in shade Warm Membership, and look at the color. It's great if you're neutral or light tone, but don't worry if you're not, because they do have many other shades. But this palette is so good. Despite the colors being so light, they're also very pigmented, so even with just one layer of the shadow, you can see the color. And that's something that I really appreciate about this shadow, because for me, strong eye makeup doesn't look good on me, so I always go for like light shadow eyeshadows, but they barely show up on my eyes, and it takes so many layers of application for me to be able to see the color. But this one just comes up so easily, and it also has a great texture. It's very powdery. It's not like the best quality because I sometimes notice like some shadows under my eyes after I do makeup with this, but I mean, I just kind of brush it off with this brush, so it's not a huge deal for me. But yeah, this color's pretty. It's very pigmented, and it also lasts long. I feel like this one doesn't really smudge, so yeah, I recommend this if you are warm, neutral, or light tone. So that's all to my haul. I hope you found this video helpful, and I'll see you next time.